What's going on, people? I'm not going to play any instrumentals. I'm just going to go ahead and get started on the topic. But shout out to everybody that's here. Let me send the link so I'll make sure people know I'm live. I see you, Mermaid. I see you, the first one in the chat. What's up? All right. Okay. Just adding a few things here before I get started. I'm gonna let people get into the chat before I say anything. God damn it. All right. Make sure y'all like the stream as you come in, all right? Like the stream, damn it. Okay. I told y'all I was gonna come back, didn't I? All right. All right. There we go. Salute to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all like the stream as you come in too. What's going on, Mermaid, Vern85, Nicole, Sailor Boy, Jessica, Renee. See y'all at work? Hold on, I think I can play instrumental while I'm talking. Yeah, Naeem, I'm back at it. I could play a little something while I wait for more people to file in before I get started talking about this guy. It's something a little different. Alright, that should work. Okay. Is everything... Y'all hear the instrumental in me? Is it too loud or does it fit my voice? Doing some live audio editing. Yo, we back in here. Wait for some more people to show up. Hit that like button. Y'all know how we do it here. How many of y'all liked that premiere I did last night? I'll do more premieres if y'all donate live in those premieres, goddammit. What y'all think I do it for? Just to open up a chat room? Shout out to everybody that's buying t-shirts, man. He has a $100,000 bail. His family was in court today. So obviously he must still be sitting up in there unless he done reached a bail settlement. It's funny because his show salary is $100,000. His show salary is $100,000, you know? All right. Shout out to all the people that don't like me but still listen to me. Always disagreeing with me for no reason. Much appreciated. The views go up regardless. Why be somewhere where you're going to be in your feelings? I don't know why people do that. All right. Make sure y'all share my live streams, man. I need more shares on my live streams, man. I know some people only show up when there's a lot of people in the chat. You know, they like to be where everybody is. I understand that. But don't call yourself a supporter. You know? I heard it was getting... So he was getting 56 I mean, if he's getting 56,000 an episode, I mean, I can understand being disgruntled. Because if you be on that show for 5 years and you still at 56,000, you know, but they do a lot of episodes. So he's making money. But you don't have to go to this link. You don't have to go to these measures to secure a bigger salary. Just say, if y'all don't pay me more, I'm leaving. You know? You don't have to go to those measures in order to get paid, man. No need for that at all. No need for that at all, man. But I want to finish up the discussion. All right, Nicole. Damn, somebody just called in? Hold up. Let me do some technical work real quick. All right. People ask me why I play instrumentals so much. It's because I got to give people time to show up. Because people be showing up way too late, man. Show be over by then. I mean, I don't like to be interrupted either. Got interrupted quick. Let's see. All right. So if y'all want to start calling in now, you can. You know, make sure I put the number in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, that's the right one. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Shout out to everybody that's here. Let's see who's here. Disregard the messages above Mermaid. That was from the other chat. Got Mermaid, Vernon, Nicole, Sailor Boy, Vern 85, Renee, Nicole B, Naima, Young, Ellis, Renee, Jessica, Ellis, Gary, Young, Angelo, Vern, RCH, Ra. Yeah, this the Pat guy's in his feelings. Well, you know, y'all know what's crazy is that there are still people who are always looking to defend people just cause they want to be on the opposite side. But you'd have to be a complete idiot to be on the opposite side of basically what I'm saying. So Jessica, Octavius, what's going on? Make sure y'all like the stream. Trucker says bond set at 100,000. Yeah, I was taking a look at that. His family was in court today, probably trying to get trying to get him bonded out. But this is a situation that he put himself in, man. You know, they are going in on Instagram. They're doing like parodies and shit. Okay, let's see. We got this article here from. Okay, I can do something with this article. Okay, hold on. Yeah.
Police say that Smollett staged this attack because he wasn't.
Okay. Let me get that on screen. Let's get this on screen. Okay, can we get this on screen? Hold on a second, y'all. I gotta get this on screen. There we go. All right. So I'm gonna let y'all see this. All right, this is an updated video or story from ABC7 Chicago. Jussie Smollett charged. Empire actor's bond set at $100,000. Stage attack because he was dissatisfied with his salary, according to police. Now I'm gonna let y'all take a look at this. This is all in fair use. Okay, let's not get anybody saying, "Hey, what are you doing?" But we're gonna take a look at this. All right, we're gonna take a look at this.
Happy with his salary on the TV show Empire, and that he paid two men to help him with the hoax. Now take a look at this picture. This is the actor's mugshot taken this morning after he was booked. Smollett surrendered to detectives just after 5 a.m. and gave no statement to police. He's now charged with disorderly conduct stemming from filing a false police report. The Chicago Police Department held a news conference this morning where Superintendent Eddie Johnson said from the beginning detectives had some questions about Smollett's story, but anyone who reports a hate crime is treated as a victim until the investigation leads elsewhere. And he says he's outraged that anyone would lie about such a serious crime.
We have problems that have affected people from all walks of life, and we know that. But to put the national spotlight on Chicago for something that is both egregious and untrue is simply shameful.
Smollett claims he was attacked by two men last month who beat him, shouted racial and homophobic slurs, tied a noose around his neck, and poured bleach on him. Police say they examined leads for weeks in the Streeterville neighborhood and beyond, surveillance cameras leading them to two brothers who they say were paid to rough Smollett up. One of the brothers, an extra on Empire, the other, Smollett's personal trainer. Police were even able to track them through rideshare records from the night of the incident. Police saying the brothers told them they participated for financial gain and that they were paid $3,500 by check, which they have in evidence, but they won't be charged. Detectives saying the surveillance cameras were the keys to unlocking this case.
The city came together to investigate and help the police with this crime. It was because of these pod cameras, our investment into technology in the city of Chicago, and the great assistance from the community in giving us those other cameras that led us to a really solid timeline of where our two persons of interest went.
Smollett's attorneys say that he should be presumed innocent and they will mount an aggressive defense. Live at CPD headquarters.
You know, Chicago is investing in all this equipment in order to combat a crime getting into the suburbs, getting into the nicer parts of town. Now, I'm pretty sure they have, they have cameras on the south side and the west side, of course. But what's very interesting is that they are making sure that the parts where Jesse's at, they have those cameras. That's why they're able to solve this. Also, there was a video recording of the two Nigerian brothers buying equipment. So the case is pretty much done. Okay? The case pretty much done. Yeah, get the likes up, people. What I'm trying to figure out is why are y'all on a live stream, God damn it, and you're not liking the stream? What are you looking for? My Miranda, I decided to do something a little earlier today. I decided to do something a little earlier today. That's why. So come on, like the stream, damn it. I put a lot of work in this. This ain't easy. You may think it is, but it's not.
Quarters, Jessica D'Onofrio, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Jessica, before we let you go, a question for you. A lot of people criticized CPD for spending so much time on the investigation in the last several weeks while there are so many murders and homicides to be solved in the city.
that's a question I'm seeing from you idiots who are trying to defend this guy. Why didn't they solve those crimes in those other parts of town where black people been killed? Listen, I would like to see police solve as many of these crimes as possible. But y'all have to understand, this guy basically solved the investigation for them.
So how did police respond to that?
Well, Superintendent Johnson addressed that this morning, Tanya. He said that they did not pull any resources away from homicides or shootings in this city, and that the detectives working on this case work on different teams, and that they give all hate crimes the same amount of resources, and that this hate crime did not, alleged hate crime, didn't get any special attention.
All right. Okay, let me go
Police
back.
say that smoke.
You know, let me read this. Chicago actor Jussie Smollett appeared in court Thursday after he surrendered to authorities Thursday morning on one felony count of disorderly conduct for filing a false police report. The judge set Smollett's bond at $100,000. He is due back in court March 14th. At a press conference Thursday, Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie Jackson said Smollett first faked a letter using racist and homophobic language. Johnson said when that didn't get attention, Smollett paid two brothers $3,500 to stage the attack because he was dissatisfied with his salary. So you're paying $3,500. Well, it was actually supposed to be $4,000, but he shorted them the $500 because he knew he was going to get caught. And you're dissatisfied with your salary. So why are you paying to orchestrate this? This is an investment going wrong. Empire actor Jussie Smollett took advantage of the pain and danger to promote his career. Johnson said, "I'm left hanging my head and asking why. Why would anyone, especially an African-American man, use the symbolism of a noose to make false accusations? How could someone look at the hatred and suffering associated with the symbol and see an opportunity to manipulate that symbol to further his own public profile? How can an individual who has been embraced by the city of Chicago turn around and slap everyone in the city in the face by making these fake claims?" Johnson said that from the beginning, detectives had some questions about Smollett's story, but anyone who reports a hate crime is treated as a victim until the investigation leads elsewhere. The TV actor claimed that he was a victim of a vicious hate crime in the Streeterville neighborhood last month, but the investigation turned on Smollett, who's now accused of allegedly orchestrating the attack with the Unsandario brothers. One man was an extra on Empire and the other was Smollett's personal trainer. The letter was sent to Chicago studio for Empire on January 22nd, a week before Smollett allegedly staged the attack. The letter is currently in the FBI crime lab for analysis, sources said. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Rachel Dolezal. Rachel Dolezal, the reason why she got caught was because she sent a fake racist letter to herself. And somebody had the wherewithal to investigate that situation and find out that this woman is indeed not a biracial woman. She's a white woman. She's a white woman. Shout out to Aquavius. Shout out from Germany, JDB Nation. I appreciate that, Aquavius. That's how she got caught. Why are these people sending fake letters to themselves? That shit don't work. What is this, 1985? That shit don't work. Sending threatening letters doesn't work. There's social media out there, man. There's plenty of ways to threaten somebody. Sending a letter isn't. This dude watched way too many movies, man. Watches way too many films. This is not how it works, man. Sending letters to yourself doesn't work. It doesn't. And now you're in this situation. You got your whole family in court. Let's see. going on, Tasha? ABC 7 legal analyst Gil Soffer says Smollett could also face federal charges from allegedly sending the letter. That was a bombshell from this morning's conference. Soffer said he has exposure under federal criminal law for violating a criminal statute that makes it a crime to send a letter, a hoax letter like that. He could serve up to 5 years in jail. About to send a telegram. You sending a letter to yourself. That shit don't work, man. Did you not see how Rachel Dolezal got caught up? That shit don't work, man. Chicago police spokesman Anthony G, is what I'm going to call him, said Smollett surrendered to authorities around 5 a.m. Police received a call from the actor's legal team around midnight saying Smollett wanted to turn himself in. When the police suggested he wait until the morning to avoid spending the night in jail, he agreed. So they worked with him on that because Smollett didn't want to sit in jail. Let me tell y'all something about down here. If you get arrested on Friday, if you don't see the judge that day, you're going to sit in jail until Monday. It don't matter what you in there for. If you don't see that judge before they come to the jailhouse and they hear all the grievances, grant bond or whatever, if you don't see that judge, by the time that judge leaves that jail, you're going to stay there the whole weekend. So you might as well get ready to go to the back, you know? Okay? Let's see. Smollett was accompanied by one of his attorneys, 5 or 6 other people. His lawyers, Todd Pugh and Victor Henderson, was not present. At the time, police said he was quiet and surrendered without issue. He is expected to appear in bond court at 1:30 p.m., which has already happened. Right. In court Thursday, the judge is expected to formally read the charge against Smollett, set his bond, and then he will be released. Smollett will return to court at a later date. If Smollett is eventually convicted of the charge, he could face up to 3 years in prison. 20th Century Fox and Fox Entertainment released a statement later Thursday morning. We understand the seriousness of this matter and we respect the legal process. We are evaluating the situation and we are considering our options. President Donald Trump posted his reaction on Twitter Thursday, tweeting at Jussie Smollett, "What about MAGA and the tens of millions of people you insulted with your racist and dangerous comments? #MAGA." And that is from 45, the Commander-in-Chief. That's what Donald Trump had to say. You know what's interesting? Donald Trump actually had some good choice words for Jussie Smollett when this first happened and when people actually believed that something happened to this guy. But now you can see that he's like, listen, man, there's already people calling for, harm to be done to people who are wearing the Make America Great Again hats. There are black people, especially black people. I've seen like the Angela Rise, all these Negro, gatekeepers, these white, liberal puppets. These people are being put out there to basically steer us in the wrong direction, to steer us in a circle, basically. And she and others were calling for violence on people who are wearing MAGA hats. Meanwhile, the attorney representing Nigerian brothers Gloria Schmidt said they testified in front of a grand jury for hours Wednesday and said Smollett needs to come clean about what really happened. I think that Jussie's conscience is probably not letting him sleep right now. So I think he should unload that conscience and just come out and tell the American people what actually happened, Schmidt said. Surveillance cameras led police to 2 brothers who say they were paid to rough up Smollett. Police were able to track them through rideshare records from the night of the incident. Police said the brothers told them they participate for financial gain and that they were paid $3,500 but won't be charged. Detectives said the surveillance cameras were key to unlocking this case. And for those of you who weren't here earlier, let me play the video clip again. Can I play it again? So y'all can see it.
Smollett staged this attack because he wasn't happy with his salary on the TV show Empire and that he paid two men to help him with the hoax. Now take a look at this picture. This is the actor's mugshot taken this morning after he was booked. Smollett surrendered to...
Look at that mugshot. Look at it good. Whenever you are high profile and you pull dumb shit without thinking it through, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Detectives just after 5 a.m. and gave no statement to police. He's now charged with disorderly conduct stemming from filing a false police report. The Chicago Police Department held a news conference this morning where Superintendent Eddie Johnson said from the beginning detectives had some questions about Smollett's story, but anyone who reports a hate crime is treated as a victim until the investigation leads elsewhere. And he says he's outraged that anyone would lie about such a serious crime.
We have problems that have affected people from all walks of life, and we know that. But to put the national spotlight on Chicago for something that is both egregious and untrue is simply shameful.
Smollett claims he was attacked by two men last month who beat him, shouted racial and homophobic slurs, tied a noose around his neck, and poured bleach on him. Police say they examined leads for weeks in the Streeterville neighborhood and beyond, surveillance cameras leading them to two brothers who they say were paid to rough Smollett up. One of the brothers, an extra on Empire, the other, Smollett's personal trainer. Police were even able to track them through rideshare records from the night of the incident. Police saying the brothers told them they participated for financial gain and that they were paid $3,500 by check, which they have in evidence, but they won't be charged. Detectives saying the surveillance cameras were the keys to unlocking this case.
The city came together to investigate and help the police with this crime. It was because of these pod cameras, our investment into technology.
I guess that's all. Y'all go ahead and call in. Let's see. Turn this up. Let's see. By personal trainer, that means fuck buddy. You know what, Ellis? You wouldn't be far off. Probably so. You know, you never know. But y'all call in. Phone lines are open. Y'all want to tell me what y'all think about this? Let me tell you something. Relationships always, I don't say relationships, but, you know, personal trainers, not usually, but 9 times out of 10, they will sleep with at least a few of their clients. You got male fitness trainers and you got female fitness trainers too now. You know? Trust me, you got these female personal trainers who be getting it in too. You know? Especially, you know what I'm saying? In this situation, like with Jussie, like, you know, he's in the industry and you got people who want to be a part of it and they will do whatever it takes to be a part of it. They'll sleep with whoever they got to sleep with. Because they want to be a part of that life so much. A lot of that stuff goes on, man. It's a reality, you know? It's definitely a reality. You know? And this story has gotten worse and worse, man. You got somebody who went from being sympathized for to basically being vilified and being made fun of. All because he wanted to blame everything on MAGA supporters, man. This ain't the way to do it, man. If you dislike somebody's ideology, you challenge their ideology. You challenge it. But he didn't, I guess he didn't have what it takes to just challenge it. You support a political candidate, right? You want her to be president. then you do everything you can to support her. Why cook up these hoax? Because it had nothing to do with politics. It had everything to do with him being selfish. Him wanting attention for himself. It had a lot to do with that. Putting himself above other people. That's not the way to go around it. Way to go about it. You know? Shout out to Yana Life. I appreciate that, Yana. That's not the way to go about it. There's ways of dealing with everything, and there's ways of not dealing with it. Because what happens is, man, you do shit. When you do dirty shit, man, the shit gonna come back on you if you don't cover your tracks. And I'm not saying you should go and do, things unnecessarily, but you have to look at where we are in society and how everything that you, especially if you're a public figure, is going to be scrutinized. It's going to be put under a microscope. And I hope this is a lesson to all these other people who want to pull this shit. You pull this shit, what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up in the same situation he is. This dude thought because he was a black gay celebrity that he could get away with this shit. No, you can't. Because there are going to be people who are going to challenge and question what you did and how you did it. You can't use your sexual orientation or your race to get you out of every situation that you put yourself in. Because when he did that interview with Robin Roberts, he tried to make it seem like people were just against him because he's black and gay. Even though the neighborhood he was in is probably got a lot of gay, homosexual, lesbians, whatever, in that particular community. Okay? So if you feel uncomfortable to just be walking like that, even though I know that you were setting shit up, you're probably not the only one who feels comfortable out there, especially if you have the same orientation. They have the same orientation as you, I just think that we have had situations where white people have blamed us for their problems, right? Or for things that have happened to them. We as black people cannot mirror that. We can't do that because white people are going to investigate. They're going to. All right, you live.
Hey, Jay. This is Lene. I called you last week on another subject.
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on, Lene?
I'm new to your platform, so I've been listening to a lot of videos and really enjoying you, so I just want to say that.
Okay, I appreciate it.
But, honey, Jussie, you have what you want. Mm-hmm. Everyone is talking about you. Yeah. You're all over the news. You're viral. You got the attention that you so desperately needed.
Right.
It is. I'm going so hard on this. I have really been vicious on this situation this week because this could have really gone left. Mm-hmm. Could you imagine some Justice for Jussie protests and then MAGA supporters show up? Yeah. People have been killed in these protests.
Right.
This could have gotten very, very nasty. All because he feels as though he's entitled to more salary, which I never watched Empire, but if this stunt is indicative of the talent that he possesses and the creativity that he possesses, Fox should have been giving him minimum wage. You're whack. You're whack, Jussie. And it's really burning me up. It should be an example to people at how stupid the left thinks we are. That he could come along with this half-cocked story, this bullshit that doesn't even make sense, and think that people are going to drink it like the gallons of bullshit that they drink every day that the left is feeding them. So this goes to show how stupid they think we are. That he could just kind of piggyback on all the other so-called racist discrimination, BS, whining and complaining that's going on. And he has really, really gotten himself into trouble. And this shows you how the devil can really flip the script on your ass. He gave you all the fame you wanted and all the attention. Now you're going to be you wanted more money, but now you got to pay for Mark Garagos. Mark Garagos don't come cheap, number one. Now you got to pay bail. So now you have even less. It's just, this is so wild to me. I have never heard of anything like this. And the fact that he's still sticking to the story is just totally ridiculous.
Yeah, and his sister is quoting Malcolm X to try to, again, use black people to get him out of his mess, or black leaders of yesteryear to get him out of this situation, which is totally disgusting.
Yeah, and she's going to embarrass herself. So now she's going to put her career on the line. But what's funny is Fox said yesterday that they weren't writing him out of the script, and that's not right. It's not that I'm really wanting him to be punished so bad, but let anybody else say anything or do anything. Look at Roseanne. Look at people that get caught on the street doing little bullshit. They end up losing their jobs. They end up losing their careers and their reputations. And he really needs to pay for his deeds. This could really have gone bad.
It could have, because he's trying to be an activist. He wants to be remembered. He wants to be seen as like this black gay man activist. But dude, you're basically an idiot. Every step you've taken in this situation has been the wrong one. Because you don't know what you're doing.
Dumb and dumb.
Yeah, and that's why he's right here.
The funniest part to me was, who throws bleach on a light-skinned nigga? Come on. That's what caught me. When I first heard the story, I said, who bleaches a light-skinned nigga? This don't sound right. This don't sound right.
Oh, man. Yeah,
and people are mad at Fendi. People are mad at the Fendi designer for the whole noose situation. But he just pimped the whole country and used a noose to manipulate people. It's just funny, the double standards, the hypocrisy that's involved. Now everybody's like, oh, well, we're going to just slow down and not rush to judgment. No, y'all rushed to judgment when y'all was doing all that justice for Jussie and all those memes and all those posts on Instagram and Facebook. So now y'all need to call this what this is. And what my grandmother used to call you was a black-ass lie. You are a liar. And it is disgusting. It is disgusting. And I really think and hope he really pays for this, in a reasonable way. But I'm not interested in him. I'm never interested, will never be interested in his work, and never want to see anything that he is ever in. I am cool on him.
I think a lot of people are too. That's why they're clowning him and distancing themselves from him.
Yeah, everybody's quiet now. All his supporters. Where is Lee Daniels? Where is Ava DuVernay? Where are all these people that were, using your terminology, caping for Jussie? Yeah. Where are they?
Nowhere. Hiding. Not giving any statements.
I bet never in his wildest dreams did he think he'd end up in a damn mugshot. You're supposed to have a headshot, not a mugshot.
Yeah, man, I see.
Lord.
Yeah, I see that mugshot, man. He went from being victim, now he getting fingerprinted and perp walked and mugshotted. Yeah, it's a sight, man.
I've always been fascinated by people that are willing to take their lie all the way to the end, despite. There's no piece of evidence, not one, that corroborates his story. Not one. I have no reasonable doubt for Jussie. Not one thread, not one iota. But you're going to drag this lie out, give Mark Garagos all your money. I mean, it's too many holes in your story. It's too many holes in your defense. It's just give up, apologize, leave the show, and try to rebuild. Try to come back as a person that's going to try to redeem themselves. But you can continue to drag this lie out, you're going to be blackballed from a lot of areas and fields.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate the phone call, Nate. Let me get some more people in here. But I appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep you so long. Take care.
All right, you do. Oh, you too. All right. This you Misanthropic? Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, it's Misanthropic, bro.
Yeah, man. I see you in the chat say you was calling. What's going on, man? What you got to say?
I think you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Dude.
I see you were doing I was kind of in and out. I seen you was doing a live stream. I was like, oh shit, I wonder what he was gonna say. But then that was right before I was about to go live. Yeah, man. Yeah, what you got to say on this, man?
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Let me put you on speaker. Hold on.
All right.
What were you saying now?
No, I'm saying, yeah, what you got to say about Jussie, man?
Dude, Jesus Christ. I mean, come on. This is the funniest fucking story of, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Trump derangement syndrome at its max.
Right.
This is it.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the bar is set. Come on, you gotta admit that this is good shit.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you, man, they are memeing the fuck out of him right now on Instagram.
Dude, for what? Because he couldn't tell his agent, yo, get back in there and negotiate me a better deal.
Yeah.
So and then on top of it,
they didn't respect him.
He wrote a fucking check, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote a check.
Yeah. He paid to get these guys to fake like they was gonna mug him, and then he's gonna have to pay for this bail. I think he's still in jail. He's still in jail because I just read an article. They didn't say whether he was released or not. I think he still might be in there.
Dude, I don't even know where to go with it. And you know what? People are forgetting the fact that this dude is facing federal charges too.
Yeah.
Because of that's what's gonna fuck him. Because you had this police chief that just said, "Oh yeah, I'll settle for an apology." No apology. This Negro gotta be sitting in jail. That's what we need.
Yeah, he needs it. He needs it too. He needs it. He needs to sit in there. I agree. He needs to sit in jail. He needs to experience jail. That's what he needs to be.
But I'm telling you that where he's gonna get fucked is the mail shit, because he did that shit, and that's federal because you're fucking with the postal service. It's mail fraud and domestic terrorism. They're saying that they could go that route because he sprinkled the fucking the Tylenol out. Dude, there is not one aspect of this shit that isn't funny. I mean, it's just hilarious. Like this dude really thought that he was gonna get away with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I guess because he thinks he's a double minority because he's black and gay. He's brought it up and thought he was gonna get him out of it.
Yeah, and it's so funny. I try to tell people about this shit. They're like, nah, nigga, you're homophobic and all this shit. It's like, no, it's the truth. He knew. He said in his mind, I'm gonna do this. It was a perfect plan. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to hit Trump supporters at the same time. I'm going to look like a fucking martyr. I'm going to be, the Jesus Christ, the black gay dude, the shit. Meanwhile, he set black people back another 20 years. Gay people back.
He set a lot of people back with his stupidity, man. His greed and selfishness got the better of him.
Dude, and then you know what kills me? It's not only the fact that he could have done the shit with the fucking agent and say, "Hey, listen, go in there and renegotiate some shit." If you really cared about black gay youth, you would sit and do some tours or open up a school or do some shit. You know what I mean? To educate people. No, you're gonna sit here and fake a fucking hate crime. And bro, on top of it, one of my favorite memes is the one where it shows his face and it says, when America's so great, you have to get Nigerians to fake oppress you.
Yeah. You know what's crazy about the agent though? I don't think Fox respects him. I don't think Lee Daniels respected him. That's why he was frustrated. That's why he was writing letters because they didn't respect him. they thought they was like, dude, you're replaceable. That's how they thought of him. That's why they didn't give him more money.
Yeah, I mean, dude, listen. Nowadays, nothing's based on merit. It's all about, sexual orientation, race, all that shit. I mean, you could attribute this, just to get a little bit of a topic, to Captain Marvel. I think you did a video on this. Like, this bitch keeps running her mouth. It's like, listen, just, whatever happened to just lying on the merits of your shit? You know what I mean? And your talent. Nah, I'm a fucking feminist. I'm a woman. I'm this. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna see that movie, Jay. I'm telling you right now. You know me. I'm a big Marvel comic tech.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna see that movie. I'm not going.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm that way too. Like, I'm a big Sam Jackson fan though. So if I was to go see Captain Marvel, it would be more to see him and like the villains, just to see how interesting that would be. But not for her. I just think she's gonna be secondary in the movie. I really believe so. It's gonna be like Rogue One with that, kind of like that maybe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, dude. This is gonna continue to be funny. So I mean, I'm just here laughing. I'm supposed to do some shit. I may be doing some shit with O'Shea. So I'm gonna do a huge celebration when this motherfucker is charged. I can't wait.
Yo, this is gonna be hilarious. I wouldn't mind seeing him do like a perk walk with handcuff, jumpsuit. That would be hilarious. I'm like, this dude did all this to himself, man.
Yo, what do you think? I mean, and you got to remember, the liberal spin is coming.
Yeah.
So what do you think it is? I think that
mental health.
Go with
mental health.
He was trying to start a conversation about race.
Yeah, it's gonna be mental health. Yeah, it's gonna be mental health. That's what he's gonna say. His mental.
What do you think it's gonna be?
It's gonna be his mental health. They're gonna say he has mental health issues, and he needs therapy. He needs to go to rehab or something. He needs to decompress. He needs a therapist. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna say he's sick.
Right.
They're gonna say he's sick, man.
Yo, I can't take it anymore, dude. I can't. I'm telling you, Jay. Let me tell you. I always go down to DR. Down there, there's no insanity. I love it. You gotta go on vacation, bro.
I know.
This shit is too much.
Yeah. I'm working on it, man. I would love to go to the Caribbean, like the Bahamas.
You gotta go, dude, because
man.
There's none of this fuck shit, none of this, first world problem shit where I'm making millions of dollars and I still gotta be a fucking victim. Like, come on.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, listen, I wanted to jump in and bother you real quick. But, wish you well. Love you, my brother.
I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate you calling in your intake, man.
All right, bro.
All right,
love you, dude.
Love you too, bro.
All
right. Shout out to Misanthropic One. Shout out to him. Both of us are big Marvel fans. I hate what's the direction they're starting to go into. They're starting to go into a bit of a left leaning direction. That's really, to me, it's just on some it's on some female empowerment over just putting out good movies. Okay, Miranda, he has, I believe, I thought he only had one sister, but maybe he has two. 'Cause I know he has two brothers, but I don't know if he has any other sister besides Journey. Look at this lame. Appreciate that, young. Why y'all always coming in chat looking for attention? And you're probably a guy. You're probably a guy and you're looking for my attention. Are you a fan of Jussie? Is that why you in your feels? We got some Jussie groupies in the house. We got some Jussie groupies in the house. Shout out to King Swisher 32. Shout out to the chat. Let's get it. Appreciate that, man. I'm more of a DC fan, Latasha. I like Marvel too. I love Marvel, but I'm more of a DC guy. Like I grew up on Batman, Superman, the Justice League. I think DC has some of they have the best villains. I'm a big fan of their villains. You know. Yeah, he got Ubered out real quick. Shout out to Black Rhino Jay. The CW killed comic book shows. I think they overdid it. I think, and then they got all these. They try to not influence. They tried to implement all these social justice shit, and I think that's what's ruined it to the point of no return. But they still got some entertaining shows. I still think that even though it's what's his name? Green Arrow's not even a star of his own show anymore, but it still can be enjoyable at times. The Flash has changed a lot. Just Static Shock was my favorite growing up. I used to watch that every morning. And they just ended the show because it didn't fit what they wanted on their network. But shout out to everybody. So make sure y'all like the stream, man. Like the stream. This ain't gonna be a DC fan. Nah, man, come on. Tosh, you ain't gotta say all that now. You ain't gotta say all that. Yeah, I think Ben Affleck needed to retire, man. His heart wasn't in it, man. And like after the Batman versus Superman film kind of fell flat, he was out of it. And they didn't have a direction for him. Like he did good at at first embracing the role, but when the direction ain't what everybody like I'm not a big Zack Snyder hater. I think Zack Snyder did a very good job. I just think that his vision wasn't aligned with what comic book movie fans like for some reason. They like more of the colorful, goofy Marvel. Look at Ant-Man. I mean, come on. What's up, Josh? Yeah, black lives do matter. Anybody else want to call in? You can. We talking about Jussie getting himself put in jail. Jussie got himself put in jail. What they mean the fuck? I seen a meme where they had like the Kendrick Lamar album cover. Y'all know how the album cover says damn? They had his mugshot. That shit is hilarious. I was trying to find it to be my thumbnail. I couldn't find it. That shit was hilarious. Damn, you done screwed up, broski. Tell me to make hoaxes great again. Yeah, we definitely do that. He didn't know how to do it, man. If you gonna do something like this, man, you need to do your research, study, get somebody to connect with you, know what they're doing. All right, you live.
Yo, what's up, Jay?
What's going on, Josh?
I'm good. I was just not listening to your stream. I was doing my work. I don't want to get my two opinions.
Okay. What you got to add to it?
I think primarily, I don't know. I think he's primarily looking for attention, but in a bad way because it backfired. But I don't know why he would do that because he has basically the perfect life, but I don't get why he would pay two guys to beat him up. That I don't understand.
Yeah,
but I think it's all clout chasing, in my opinion.
It is. He wants to be a black activist. He wants to get paid from Fox. Fox won't give him more money, so he felt he had to do something drastic. I think. I mean, this guy was sending letters, racist letters to his office. The guy is just completely confused. He's completely dysfunctional. And this shows it. Appreciate that.
Yeah. And I'm not a gay. I don't hate gays. It's just that's my main problem with most gays is they are very confused. Because I see a lot of gay dudes, they'll be gay. Then when they meet the right girl, all of a sudden they're straight again. I'm not even being funny. I'm being dead serious. I'm not even trolling right now. Dead serious.
Yeah. I mean, you got dudes that'll switch from one to the other. Like even Lee Daniels as creamy inside as he is, the dude has a son, so he wasn't all marshmallow. I think that's just a lifestyle he chose. But at first, he was maybe doing one, maybe doing both. Now he just in one direction. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen often, but there are times it happens.
Yeah, but yeah, I think this is all just clout chasing. But one thing I can say is I am kind of glad it backfired on him because now he's paying the price for lying. I hate a liar. I hate it. But all right, man, I just wanted to drop my teams.
All right. Well, I appreciate you calling in, Josh.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace. Shout out to Josh. Yeah, he's very replaceable on Empire. I think that's why he's trying to cash out while he can. Yeah, that's why I was saying like they were planning to write him out because they didn't need his character anymore. And he probably felt like his character was holding him back. Marita said he can get up to 3 years. What is it? Up to 3 years in jail? He can get a foot long all day in prison. He get many foot longs all day in jail. Somebody put up a post saying, put up a meme that says maybe Jussie wants to go to jail. Like, Jussie might want to go to jail. He might want to go to jail. It's like that scene from Scary Movie. Shawn Wayne's character is like, "No, don't call the police." So we end up going to jail. They say call the police. It wasn't exactly what he said, but he was like, "Yeah, call the police, call the police." You got, some of these guys. Hey, you got dudes that go to jail for food and shelter, man. That shit is real. I'm telling you. And a $25,000 fine, as well as 1 to 3 years. Yeah. But the maximum is 3. All right. Oh, yeah, Jussie going to have a lot of friends in jail. He's going to have a lot of friends. 3,500, and definitely will buy him friends. He buying friends on the outside. Definitely buying friends on the inside. Yeah, I had looked it up. He got Journey, which is one sister, and Jazz is the other one. And I think he has 2 brothers. Why would anyone name their son Jussie? That's a question that we all want to know, Christopher. It depends on what type of parents he had. He has a white Jewish father and I believe a black mother. So got a sister named Journey. Maybe he has some hipster parents. And he's from the West Coast. From the West Coast, probably with hipster parents. Them hipster parents. Make sure y'all like the stream, people. Like the stream. Journey is the one speaking out. She's the one with the following on Twitter. I seen in the article, she's the main one talking. Because him and her are the only celebrities in the bunch. Jussie is a drug addict. Is there some receipts on that? Because I'll pull them up if they were. I mean, not hipster parents. What am I saying? I meant hippie parents. He probably had hippie parents from the 1970s who were, who started having kids in 1970s. Because Jussie is 36. So his parents obviously got together in the 70s, maybe even the 60s. So they're probably hippies, not hipsters. One of them dudes gonna ask him if he wants his cornbread. You want your cornbread? You want your cornbread? Yeah, I'm pretty sure being they're boomers. I'm pretty sure. What I was saying, what era they grew up in, and had Jussie and his brothers and sisters. So, yeah, they're boomers probably with those names. Mm-hmm. Anybody else want to call in before I wrap it up? I'm about to wrap it up, people. About to wrap it up like Robert Perkins should have. Shout out to Robert Perkins, man. What's going on, Brittany? He might like jail. Bill apparently likes it according to recent articles. Yeah, Bill Cosby loved jail. People may have thought the opposite. They probably thought he was gonna hate jail. But he might fit in quite well. He'd be able to sing and things of that nature. They had to sing to the other jailers. They gave him a keyboard. A microphone. Smollett, next CNN contributor. He may go full politics, Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah, celebrities probably get treated very nice in jail, Don Lemon sold these dudes the wrong lemonade. Well, the lemon. I will say this though, Don Lemon, he has yet to come out and condemn Jussie. He's one of the main, Negroes who the lamestream media prop up there to speak down to black people, even though he supports people who hate black people and their policies. Yeah, of course, Maria, of course. Well, according to him, Beth, he's very gay. But people are speculating that he could be pretending to be gay in order to make it in Hollywood. In Hollywood, you gotta, to be able to be thought of in a certain way, you gotta either be very effeminate, you gotta be willing to put on a dress and a wig, and be able to you basically degrade yourself in order to get accepted, or kiss other men. But they will say it's just art. They say, "Oh, it's just art. Don't mean much." Well, Dave Chappelle said, "Fuck wearing a dress. I'm out of here." So it depends on who you are and what you're willing to do. But there are guys who are probably lying about their sexuality, talking about their pansexual, things of that nature, But I will tell you this, though. It's very popular to be gay in Hollywood. It just is. You got dudes who will go from sounding like a masculine male to sounding very effeminate because of the type of guys that they are around in Hollywood. Yeah, Hollyweird. The type of people that they are around in Hollywood, Why do you think that a lot of Hollywood movies have been produced and filmed in Atlanta? And we all know the how Atlanta gets down. Why y'all think they're filming there? Why do you think they're so comfortable filming? Now, maybe because they have low taxes on these studios. It's easier. Said Dave wore a dress before. Soy latte. Ask Terry Crews. Yeah, Terry Crews is going all out to prove how less of a man he is. But that's his own doing. When you attack other men and then you're putting on dresses and lipstick and wigs, you make yourself the way you are, sir. You can't blame that. And I retweeted what Tariq Nasheed said about that on my Twitter page. All right. Yeah, Hollywood is very limp wrist. You know, we all know this. It's very alphabet. It's very, rainbowish. It's very rainbowish in Hollywood, you know. Yeah, because Atlanta now has become, Hollywood, of the East Coast. Next thing you know, Terry Crews will come out saying, well, I'm bisexual. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, with the way this guy's going, the trajectory of where this guy's going, that's what's going to happen. So that's why it's important for us, especially as men, to be able to be honest and speak on shit the way we want to and not let people tell us what we can say and what we can't say. You know? Jussie been acting since he was a child too. I think he was around the gay lifestyle a lot. He probably was because, those Hollywood producers, man, they like being around the young ones. Young, preteens, especially the girls and the boys too, man. Having them at parties and shit like that. Shout out to Black Rhino. Atlanta isn't all that gay. Gay came to ATL Zone 3. I mean, I know all Atlanta isn't. But there's certain parts. I think Metro is probably a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? Jay, my son just told me my hoodie came to. Okay, well, congrats, Miranda. And make sure you post it, all right? Make sure you post it. I can repost it on my Instagram. If any of y'all buying any of my gear from the Teespring store, make sure that y'all post it on social media so I can repost it. And there's a link to my Teespring store, Okay, cool. That's good, Miranda. Rock that. Yeah. And anybody else that bought some gear, man, go buy it. Buy 2-3 shirts. I'm gonna have some new designs coming in soon, so y'all can post it, and I'll repost it. I might put y'all on some video thumbnails. You know what I'm saying? I like to support my supporters. You know what I'm saying? Build up my supporters. Bobby V party of ATL gay facts. Bobby V's part of ATL is gay facts. Oh man, y'all going at it today, man. They let my shirts has just shipped. Okay, cool, Black Rhino. It just shipped. Cool. Y'all should be getting it. Miranda just got hers. I'm pretty sure if y'all got y'all ordered y'all's already, as of I would say a week or so ago, you're probably already getting yours. Atlanta is unnecessarily gay. But that was the home of Freaknik. Why y'all think they canceled Freaknik? Freaknik was, dudes getting it in with chicks, but the whole narrative just changed, man. Even the built men talk and act gay. Like the guy who made videos, I can't think of his name. He like a bodybuilder, but I think he's gay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, there's a dude, serious as shit. There's a dude, I seen a video of him cutting hair, right? And I could sense, yeah, he might be into the alternative lifestyle. He was cutting hair, and he talked about how he moved to Atlanta because it'd be easier for him lifestyle wise because of what he likes. And the dude who hair he was cutting, man, he was kind of like a little built dude too. A built dude himself. And I'm like, man, that must be a gay barbershop, man. Or maybe it was just that part of town, man. I don't know. No, I don't ship them. Teespring ships them. Teespring ships them. That's why I got them there on Teespring, so they can handle all that. You know what I'm saying? They can handle all that. Yeah, Teesprings handle all the shipping. Before our fitness made a few months ago, plenty gay alternative. You mean American League of Sexualities? Pretty much. I call them the alphabet community, Christopher. It's the alphabet community. You think this is humiliation ritual? I mean, you know, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, you know, guys get drugged through the dirt and are brought back up to more prominence. It has happened. You know what I'm saying? It has happened. And that's too. DHL is shipping. Okay. Well, when you get yours, Black Rhino, make sure you post it or you let me know. If you on Instagram, you tag me, you know. Shout out to Behold the GDL. A gay Jew, what could go wrong? GDL for life. Well, he's half black too, so you know you got to put that into it. You got to put that into it as well. All right. So I guess nobody's gonna call in. Let me go ahead and shut the phone lines down. Shout out to everybody that's here. They have free shipping 7 to 10 days or rush delivery. I believe it was. I ordered last Friday. Oh yeah, you can do that, Miranda. You can pay. Like if you want your shirt soon, like quickly, you pay the extra money to get it, you know, quick. You know, just like when you buy anything off the internet, especially Amazon. You don't want to wait 5 to 10 days. You get your you got Amazon Prime, or you just pay to get your package the next day. You know. I heard Atlanta cheap to live, man. Very cheap. I was actually thinking of visiting because I know some people in Atlanta, but they're not near the city. They're on the outskirts. All right, you live.
Hey, what's going on, Jay? How you doing, sir?
Hey, what's going on, man?
I'm just calling in real quick, man. I'm loving the show, loving the live stream.
Okay, appreciate it, man.
Do you think your boy Juicy Jew is going to rat out Kamala Harris and Cory Booker?
Well, he's promoting and he's supportive of Kamala, so we all know he's gonna ride with her. But they asked her directly about it, and she deflected, saying, "Well, wait till all the evidence comes out." Well, all the evidence has come out, so and she hasn't commented yet.
Did you see the look on her face, though?
Huh?
Did you see the look on her face when they asked her about the tweet? She did a pause and looked over.
Yeah, man. Yeah, she was looking around for the answers, man. Like, that's the person running for president? Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the tweet we talking about, baby. You know which one we talking about. That ain't stupid.
No, I ain't that stupid. I know exactly what you're talking about, homie.
I really think that when they lock him up, man, he gonna get to singing like a bird, man. I think it's gonna force like it's something really, really big, man.
Well, I think that in this situation, he didn't think it all the way through.
No, not at all. That's obvious.
And I think that's exactly why he's in the situation that he's in, because he tried to go full liberal, full SJW. You never go full liberal, never go full SJW, because you're going to be looking like a complete and utter fool.
Never go full retard. We're going to understand half retard, but never full.
Never full. No, never full.
Never full retard. I mean, he hit the throttle on that motherfucker. He just said, fuck it, let's go into the wall.
You got two buff dudes who's supposedly beating you up, but you only got a little mark on your face, man. No broken bones.
He reminds me of the crash test dummy commercials. Just strap him in and let him go.
Yep.
King send-off. King Justice.
Downey Jr. of the 21st century.
Oh yeah. It's sad, man. But I'm gonna let you go, man. Let you get right back to the calls. Let you get right back to the show, man. But yeah, it is gonna turn into something a lot bigger. Just waiting to see.
All right then. Well, I appreciate the phone call. All right.
All right, brother.
All right. Shout out to the brother for calling in. Jussie Lyons trying to impress his little buddy. That's what he was doing. It's just like the female that climbed the building because she wanted brownie points from her white liberal friends. She wanted brownie points for them, and what was really crazy is that she was like a first generation born African. Like her parents, I believe, are from Africa. I'm not sure which country in Africa, but she was like first generation, basically. And she out here trying to help her white liberal friends because she wanted to protest Trump. So she climbed the Statue of fucking Liberty. And that's where we at now, people. Shout out to the chat, everybody here. Make sure y'all go and purchase one of my shirts at the Teespring store. I should have some new stuff in there, hopefully soon. What's up, Wesley? That's a link there, man. Go support the platform, man. And if y'all get y'all shirts, let me know so I can post it myself, or y'all tag me and I can, get people to go and let y'all show that y'all support me, man. It's really worth it when y'all have support. I'm not, out here faking it. This is me, What you see is what you get. I'm not like these idiots, like these Jussie Williams of the world. Not Jussie Williams, don't say Jussie Williams. These Jussie Smollett of the world, they got to overcompensate for the fact that he's really not conscious like that. That he is insecure about his blackness. And that's what we gotta continue to get out there. You know what I'm saying? No, those shirts aren't necessarily for women, Naima. That is why when I put some new shirts in there, it'll be definitely something for the women who support the platform. But those are just designs in my head. I just want it to be physical. Now, the first one, I mean, anybody can wear it. It's Jada Black University. Why? Who wouldn't want to wear a Jada Black University shirt? But as I was gonna say, shout out to everybody for coming through. I appreciate it. This was the second live stream I did today. This was the second one. Okay, not the first, but the second one. All right. So make sure that y'all have liked the stream. Shout out to the people that donated, super chat. I appreciate it. Shout out to the moderators that have been here. Y'all did a good job. And the commenters as well. It took a little while for the chat to gain momentum, but it did. The chat room definitely gained momentum. So hold on. All right. Hopefully y'all follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram so y'all can get notifications. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a good one, all right?